What is your dad's favorite treat?
My dad's favorite treat would have to be black licorice or like pure chocolate.
Favorite treat? I would have to say anything with dark chocolate, um, peanut butter, specifically peanut butter toast, and licorice all sorts.
Your favorite treat is dark chocolate, like 70% cacao or more, really not sweet at all, or black licorice.
What would your dad never leave home without?
Oh, this is tricky. Now I'm not so sure, but I would say growing up, you always had your pocket knife on you, your red Swiss Army knife, and you always seem to have that blue carabiner with your car keys on it. I mean, other things like shoes, wallet, shirt didn't seem to matter too much, but those things you always had.
He would never leave home without a Tilly hat, I think, and or a jackknife.
He doesn't carry a lot. Usually he doesn't even have shoes, but I'm guessing you would always be wearing a shirt, unless you're in Mexico, maybe sunscreen.
What is your funniest memories of dad?
That would have to be when he biked over and he was super injured. Like his thumbs were hanging like jelly. It was hilarious.
One that I always thought was really funny was when you used to wear that rice picker hat at the cottage, the like the one that was spring loaded, and it was like about this big. That always made me laugh.
Funniest memory. Okay, so this wasn't funny at the time, but when I was little, I would always be off doing things I wasn't supposed to, and Dad had this sixth sense of knowing exactly where I was going to be and what I was doing. An example is, showing up at a club when I was underage and having had too many drinks, and I was there with my friends, and he would drag all of us home. Or I took off my bike helmet when I thought I was far enough away from home to be cool. And Dad would show up and he'd be like, put that back on. Or Amanda and I building forts in places we shouldn't, and he would always come and take it down. And I don't understand how he knew where I was and what I was doing all the time.
What celebrity character reminds you of your dad?
I wouldn't. There's nobody specific, but I would think it'd be like a cross between maybe like an Al Borland who had, was pretty serious about his woodworking and using old-fashioned tools, and like a cross between that and maybe Bill Nye the Science Guy, who always had a lot of useful information.
Totally Bill Nye. Kind of looks like him.
Celebrity or character? The guy from Sons of Anarchy. He's like, his name's Ron Perlman. I don't know why, it just reminds me of him.
Celebrity or character that reminds me of Dad is National Lampoon's Chevy Chase character, Clark Griswold. I don't know why. Just, yeah.
What is your favorite thing to do with dad?
That would probably just have to be like spending time at the cottage together.
Favorite thing to do growing up for sure was jumping in the sailboat, going for sailboat rides at the cottage, and canoe rides were always a lot of fun. But now I would say it's just having dinner. That would be my favorite thing to do now.
My favorite thing to do is hanging out with Dad, talking. He always has so much to tell me and teach me. I learned so many things about plants and plumbing and weird stuff like that, but also memories of sailing around on 6 Mile with Dad. Always sitting at the back of the boat so I didn't get hit by the boom. Remember Jeremy one time got hit by the boom. We had to circle around. Took quite a while to get him back. But I always loved sailing. I wish I learned that from you, but I guess now it's never too late, but who knows?
What song makes you think of Dad?
What song? I don't know any song. I would probably have to say. That song, maybe? I don't know.
The song that makes me think of Dad is You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon. Because of the trombones, the horns, something about the horns. Wake me up in the car on the way to Florida or Myrtle Beach or wherever we're going in the dark, and I hear those horns blaring and Dad bopping along in the front. But yeah, that song reminds me of Dad.
What song? I'm not a big music buff, but there's a couple. Like, he used to play that Over the Rainbow song by that big fat Hawaiian guy. I always think of you when I hear that one. Anything by Bob Dylan, actually. I always end up thinking of you. Yeah, I would say those two would be the big ones. Yeah.
What is your best story or memory of your dad?
Oh, I don't know. I really liked the sailboat rides growing up. Like, we would jump on the surfboard and go behind the sailboat, and then we kind of zip around the lake. Those were a lot of fun. I don't have any specific ones.
Best story or memory? Probably a cottage memory when he used to like drag me under the water like a dolphin. And he also used to pick us up from school every day. That was probably one of my favorite memories.
Best story or memory. Something else that comes to mind. He would drop a hat, at the drop of a hat, come and get me wherever I was, as I've already mentioned. But picking me up at school, North Bay, I remember driving home in one killer snowstorm, white knuckled the whole way, but he kept cool, and just hanging out with Dad and just chatting was probably my best memories. You're always there for me anytime I need you, and you keep showing up. So all the times we get spent together are probably my favorites. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. I wish we could spend it together. Hopefully we can have a coffee on the deck later or the porch. And I love you. Hope you had a good day.
Well, happy Father's Day, Dad. You're an excellent father, and I'm glad to have you. And I can't wait to see you in person. We'll see you in a couple of months. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, grandfather.
Happy Father's Day.
Dad.
We love you.
Love you.